Thank you for listening. A list of content warnings can be found in the episode description. Take care. Enjoy the show. Planescape Torment, the Unofficial audio series. A narrative let's play adapted and produced by RevocerGM. Combining in-game audio with additional voice acting through dialogue and descriptions to improve your listening experience. Rediscover the amazing story of the 1999 cult classic isometric video game, Planescape Torment, like you've never heard before.
Don't be upset, Anna. You're just as lovely. And what's that supposed to mean, pike and tart? Do you think me jealous of this chatty tart? Sod. I find this stupid book and get out of this powder box. What's this? Why won't you open? Hello?
Hello indeed.
What?
So, what have we here? A rogue after some lady's treasures,
You talk?
Do I? Oh, why, yes, I do. I am Louis. And who are you, thoughtless, uncouth wench, rummaging about in other people's things?
Well, never mind that. What are you doing here?
Well, ma'am, if you must know, I am being an armoire.
But why? What are you? A perv?
I happen to have become an armoire because I want to be an armoire. Thank you very much. It's not to linger here amongst the garments, nor to spy. Such accusations are an insult to a practitioner of the magic arts. I am merely soaking in the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sensations.
Oh, so all the women know about this then?
Yes, they do. And they wholeheartedly approve. Well, not with their entire hearts, exactly. And while they have not spoken of their approval in my presence, since they are not exactly aware that I am an armoire, I would not want them to know that I am anything but, and so have not been able to inquire upon the matter.
You know, I think I'm going to tell the mistress and have you chopped into kindling.
No, don't tell anyone, no, damn. I knew I should have kept quiet. I'll leave soon, I promise. I'm just not ready yet.
Whatever. But I'm going to need something from you to keep this quiet.
Oh, fine. Take what thou will. I'll keep quiet if you do.
I don't need any of that tat.
Well, what are you doing looking in these drawers?
Looking for a book?
A book?
Aye. Research notes. Finnam the linguist.
Exploring the brothel further, you find a doorway that leads off from the main cloister and down into a beautiful subterranean garden. A large copper sculpture depicting a nymph rises from a pool of glittering water, and roots from the tree in the chamber above weave from the ceiling like braided hair, tasseled with colourful lichen and beads of glowing glass that light the space. Dotted around the outer wall, large sensory stones shimmer within their alcoves. Sat before one of these stones, you see a woman gazing into its pearly white gleam. The glow about her face sparkles with the glint of tears upon her cheeks. You make to leave, not wanting to disturb, but immediately she notices your presence and quickly stands, wiping the tears from her eyes.
Apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt.
She does not answer, but shakes her head with a slight frown, then ushers you to sit on one of the cushions before her.
Greetings.
The woman smiles and offers a slight bow of her head.
I hadn't realized there was anything down here. It's beautiful.
She nods.
I have some questions.
She looks at you, silently awaiting your questions.
I'm trying to find... I'm trying to find Marissa's veil and Vivian's scent. Do you know where either of them might be?
She simply shakes her head and gives an apologetic smile.
Ah, okay. I've been asked to meet with the 10 students of the brothel. You're the... Well, I'm assuming you're a student.
She nods again, raising an eyebrow.
Well, you're the 9th student I've come across, but I cannot find a 10th. What am I missing here?
She looks a little confused.
All right. I'm looking for Ravel Puzzlewell. You don't know anything about her, do you?
Suddenly, her eyes flash, and she smiles, nodding.
Really? What do you know?
She then soundlessly sighs and shrugs.
Sorry, can you not talk?
She smiles sadly and shakes her head.
I see. Okay. What about mime? Right?
She frowns and shakes again.
So you can't communicate at all? Why?
She rolls her eyes.
No, right. Of course. Are you silent because of a broken heart?
She smirks a little and shakes her head.
Did your voice cause someone's death or some other tragedy?
She pauses at this, opens her mouth, then frowns. After a moment, she shakes her head.
Do you know the word that will undo the multiverse if spoken?
Her eyes widen in surprise. Then she gives you a beaming smile, rolling her eyes and shaking her head. After a brief and pleasant, albeit one-sided, conversation with the silent prostitute, you head back upstairs and find Nenny to ask about the missing items within the brothel.
Well met, good sir. I'm just kidding. I remember you, of course.
Thanks, Nenny.
Nenny giggles and smiles gleefully at you.
So, you found what you were looking for?
No, but I did want to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
Camaxi said someone's been taking things from her room, too. The missing veil, the stolen perfume, it's all sounding a little odd. Have you seen anything else?
Nenny's eyes suddenly go wide.
Oh, no, that's right. You know, I did see a man sneaking out of Camaxi's room while she was out talking to a patron. I watched the front doors all that day to try and speak with him, but he never, ever left. Isn't that odd? I don't think he could have made it out a window, and so I never figured out where he went. And then, well, things moved on, and I totally forgot about it. Weird, huh?
Yeah, that's weird. What did he look like?
Whatever he looked like then, I'm sure you won't find him now.
With a tap on your shoulder, you turn and see Anna with a knowing smirk on her face.
Anna? What do you mean?
I mean that I think I know who your thief is.
Anna leads you into one of the brothel chambers. It looks similar enough to all the others. A simple but finely furnished room, but devoid of any personal effects. Anna sidles inside and leans against a wooden wardrobe.
Go on, Louis. Say hello.
Anna, what's going on?
She suddenly gives the wardrobe a sharp kick of her heel.
Ouch! You can't!
What the?
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Can an armoire not be left in peace, unplundered by marauding adventurers?
Anna, what is this?
You said something about a missing veil?
Right.
Well, here's your thief, Louis the Armoire.
thief? How dare you make such an accusation? I am not the one roaming about private rooms within the brothel.
I'm gonna need someone to explain what's going on.
Your friend, Nenny Eisenrass, or whatever her name is, said she saw someone leaving one of the girls' rooms. I think if you look inside these drawers, you'll quickly find out who's been snagging stuff from around the brothel.
You think? You think? How could you be so alarmingly rude, so ludicrously presumptuous as to spout forth such an accusation without being absolutely certain of your charges?
As Louis rails and curses, his drawers open and close, and you notice a small bundle of crimson cloth tucked alongside some clothes. The repeated opening and closing of the armoire drawers make it difficult to grab, however.
How dare you, impertinent, brassy cur! Why, I ought to...
Stood poised at the edge of the armoire, you nod to Anna and signal to get ready. It keeps gabbing on, but it never seems to stay open long enough for you to make a grab for it. Then suddenly, you shove your arm into the opening as Louis attempts to snap it shut.
Grab it! The red one!
Got it?
Oh.
You pull your arms free from the drawers, with fresh bruises blooming about your wrists and elbows.
Oh, damn it! You rogue, blackguard, scoundrel! You give that back this instant. That's not yours. That is an exceedingly personal garment that belongs to a lady of this establishment, and they would not appreciate you fondling their private things.
Oh, but it's all right for you. You wouldn't pervert.
I'm not doing anything so criminal and malicious as you are. I am merely soaking in the sensations necessary to my growth as an individual.
Yes. Farewell, Louis.
Anna hands you a translucent crimson veil, lightly perfumed with a unique and most pleasant fragrance. You've never smelled anything quite like it.
Nice work.
Right, let's get this sorted and get out of here.
You find Vivian walking around outside of the central cloister. When she sees you, she greets you with a pout, followed by a slight smile.
The charming adventurer has returned. Had you any luck in finding my scent, perchance?
I think so. I found it in this red veil.
Vivian's eyes light up.
Oh, how simply wonderful.
She takes the cloth from your hands, then mutters a few words over it before returning it to you. As she does, she shakes out her crimson hair, and in moments you are surrounded by the most intensely exotic and, frankly, arousing scent you have ever had the pleasure of smelling. Far amplified from when you had merely smelt it upon the veil.
That smells incredible.
It does it not?
She smiles at you and looks you up and down.
And as you have done a favor for me, so I wish to perform one for you. Stand close to me, scarred one.
You step closer to Vivian. She takes your hand, and turning it over, takes a single cautious sniff of your wrist.
Phew.
She wrinkles her nose.
Vinegar? Or embalming fluid? Here, I will remove this smell from you.
She mutters a few strange syllables, and a light tingling sensation spreads over your skin. In moments, the chemical reek that you had no doubt gotten used to lessens substantially.
There. How is that? People should be less inclined to jump to certain conclusions about you.
I see. Thanks, Vivian. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
I met a student, but I couldn't get her name because, well, she cannot speak.
You mean Echo? She's a dear. Quiet. Though, unfortunately, to some that may be part of the charm. There is all manner of speculation as to why she is silent, but I think 'twas some trauma. Delora might know best. She was known to speak to a man Echo once loved, before she lost her voice.
Right. Thank you. Farewell.
You are welcome. Farewell.
Marissa, I'm back.
Oh, you tiresome creature. Must you magnify misery by multiplying it with your own? Why have you returned?
Actually, Marissa, I've brought you your crimson veil.
Then would you please hand it over?
Of course. Here you are.
You hold the crimson veil before you and feel her take it from your hands. 2 shining points of red light appear before you as she opens her eyes.
So that's what you look like. Perhaps I would have been better off with my eyes shut.
Watch that forked tongue of yours, Marissa.
Do not even get me started.
I have a question.
Ask.
I've spoken to 9 students altogether. Do you know where or who the 10th student is?
I spend much time here in my chambers, but I think that even I would know had a 10th student arrived. There is none currently.
That's all I wish to know. Farewell.
Farewell, scarred man. Thank you.
Sat at one of the couches near the entrance that look out of the main chamber, you see what appears to be a noblewoman. Her green eyes scan over the students and patrons alike, and a pleasant smile rests on her face, creased with age and a lifetime of thoughts. She gives you a nod as you sit by her, and continues gazing at the others.
Greetings.
Well met, good sir. Might I be as bold as to say, before you ask anything of me, that I am not one of the students?
That's fine. I'm not here to ask anything of you.
Good.
You're a patron.
She nods.
That is correct, young sir.
Can I ask, why do you come here?
Oh. Well, friendship, I suppose. I came here one evening to see for myself why my husband was constantly paying visits to the place. I became fast friends with a number of the students, and so here I am.
Fair enough.
There is a great deal to be learnt that one cannot find within a dusty old manor in the ladies' ward. Here, well, I am reminded of what can exist outside of Sigil.
Oh?
Of course. Another person's experience can be a valuable lesson. I consider myself friends with Vivian and Kesai Ceres, and occasionally chat a bit with that dear little sunfly, Nenny. And together we share a great deal of our experiences. While there are similarities, I could not say that one such as Vivian and I share even a remotely equivalent past, though our current situations may not seem all that different upon the surface.
I see.
The lady rises from the couch and bids you farewell, leaving you to sit and watch the people chatting and laughing within the brothel. A fragment of relative normality, at least in the sense that there is no immediate danger or existential threat. And you wonder, perhaps, what your life might have looked like under different circumstances. It is certain that in one life you had been a prominent sensate, an active member of the faction. Is it possible that some of your previous incarnations chose to live their lives in this relative normality, not chasing the question of an unknown existence, forming friendships not based on a shared torment, but through a basic need of companionship? After a few minutes, Fall from Grace enters from a side chamber and greets you with a pleasant smile.
Lady Grace.
You've returned. And what do you have to say about my request?
I spoke to 9 of the students, as you asked, but I could not find the 10th.
And you could not find the 10th student. How curious.
I'm thinking the 10th student is me, in which case I have spoken to all of them.
She nods.
Very well. And your thoughts?
I have learned what it means to aspire to be a sensate, and that it is better to go in search of an experience rather than have it come to you.
Fall from Grace nods again.
We shall see. I won't commit to traveling with you.
No?
Not yet. But if you still desire my company, I will show you around this small portion of Sigil that has become my world. Perhaps you will find me lacking. Or I you, and we will have saved ourselves a great deal of time and energy. Or perhaps not.
So, you will join me?
For tonight, if you still desire it.
I do.
Oh, Mistress High and Mighty will be joining us. And what do we need her for?
You couldn't possibly understand.
I wish she'd fall from a great height. I might even bump her off myself.
Thank you for listening to Planescape Torment, the unofficial audio series, a RevocerGM production. To support the show and those involved, please consider subscribing to our Patreon or donating via our Ko-fi page. Links to both are in the description.